some reason my audio is feeling crunchy. I don't know if it's like the actual audio for you guys or if it's just for me. Anyways, I'm going back to playing DDLC. It's actually been like a week since I've last played, and that's surprising to hear. I just recently uploaded my part 5 video yesterday. Technically the second day, because it's my usual 1:53 a.m. gameplay. I decided just to play because I wasn't sure what else to do. I'm on summer and I don't know what else to do. So fudge. No more fudge. I was just kidding. Okay, I just remembered something. Hold up. Actually, let me look at something. Goodness gracious. What day was it? What time was the last? 208, 208, 240, 370, 27. 347. Oh, okay. So, I just recently realized something. I have free will. Okay, so that's a more philosophy question. But it's more, no. It was actually something else. It was actually, I don't need to do any of the choices right now. I could just go back. So I'm gonna do that. So last time I helped Sayori out with her I forgot what it's called, uniform. I forgot which part of the uniform. Maybe it's the bow tie. School uniform's weird. And then last time she fell. She hit her head on she hit her head on like the desk, like Invincible the Conquest style, something like that. I don't know. I didn't rewatch that gameplay. So for this route, we're gonna try to do the Natsuki route because I feel like she's the character I've done the least about. Well, when I say least, I mean like no, because like I said, I already did the Sayori stuff. And I've basically done Yuri in Act 1 and in Act 2, but like Yuri's personality's a bit amped up in there, and it's scripted to be like that, so I didn't get to see what happens for Natsuki. I mean, like I said previously, on my last gameplay, I've let myself watch DDLC content, so yeah, I kind of know what the images are going to be. And I already know some other stuff that might happen, some Easter eggs reviews. Which, to be honest, I'm not even sure if I would do those purposely try and get those Easter eggs on purpose. So maybe it's a good thing I know what they are. But okay, I need to think about the words that Natsuki would like. She likes simple words. I swear, I've seen like articles or like websites saying like which words goes for who. But I don't recall which one is which. All I know is simple. Pink. Alright, we're good. Twirl. Okay, we're good. Dude, I don't know if love would be one. Would peace be one? Yeah, it would be one. Would Papa be one? I don't know. Could be Yuri too. Or Natsuki. Or those two. Because of the pop poem, and I wasn't sure the exact context of it. I still entirely don't. I feel like it could be Natsuki because she likely has father issues. And yeah, it is her. Okay, we're doing good. 5 Natsukis. Let's hope it's gonna say like this. Warm. Never mind. Sayori ruined it. Is Boop one? What about skirt? Yeah, skirt's one. Ooh, these are bigger words. Ocean. Gosh dang it. Desire. No. No. Bed? Family? No. Vanilla? Hurt? No. Cute? Please be cute. Please be cute. Thank you for being cute. Blanket. I know blanket's one. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. Joy. No. Okay. What is entropy? Pout. Yeah. I'm hesitating on silly because Sayori. Either silly or color, but those could both be Sayori. No, of course it's Sayori. Jumpy. What about strawberry? Can strawberry be one? Yeah, it is strawberry. All right. Next, puppy. I've read it. I think I chose puppy in my first gameplay, and I was like shocked that it was actually Natsuki. So hair. That's a controversial one. They all got different unique style of hair, except for, and the most like different one is Yuri because A, purple, B, long. That's all. So I'm assuming hair goes to Yuri. Who sings? I don't know. I'm gonna go to anime because I feel like anime and manga are similar. I don't know the lore between anime and manga. All right, last one. No. I'm not choosing candy because I feel like Sayori would be it, especially since the cookie dialogue. Oh, dazzle. Could that work? Watch. It's either Sayori or Natsuki. Sorry, I'm just having PTSD from my last gameplay in Act 2. I'm still not rereading the dialogue. Dude, I cannot stop thinking about the music. The music might become disorder. Yuri really thinks she's Chris. That face. I ain't reading this. I'm not reading this. This is lame. Boo, novels are lame. Manga's better. Alright, this is it. We're gonna get to new dialogue now. New lore for me. IG. Ugh. I heard Natsuki utter an sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Don't you? You looking for something in there? Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? I hope my audio isn't like randomly cutting off because I've when I rewatch my audio, it does like bleep out, like cut out itself, which is annoying. I don't know how to fix that issue, so sorry if that's happening. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out what the other person stands, where the other person thinks. How do you know it? How do you know? How do you know? Anyway, jeez, I'm so illiterate right now. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatched this out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slipped the volume right into the middle of the rest. I just can't. I just have no idea from pronouncing it right, because I know there's a certain way of pronouncing it. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. You mean feeling? I get a closer look at the book, the box she's admiring. Box that she's admiring. Part fate, girls. Hey, wait. Parfait is like one of the words, right? I guess that's supposed to be hint. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either in my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the glass on the door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Guido. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in color. In the colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Sounds a bit familiar, like something from the beginning of something. It's exceedingly Mo. Mo? From The Simpsons? Don't just stand there. Ooh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh, why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particular bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional spacious while she hopes everyone knows. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I don't know what slice of life is. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of beginnings about simple things. Like this really funny chapter where they're obsessed with this guy at the ice cream shop. But it just helps you get to know the characters. I think this is like a metaphor for like DDLC. Like the main menu screen and like the first chapter being all friendly and like, yeah, look guys, it's a dating simulator. Trust us guys. Trust us. Just don't gently open the door. Then nothing bad will happen. And besides, it's so entertaining. But later on, there's all kind of drama. Like when they go in, when they get into. I don't know if it's because of the Act Two that I don't know if it's because Act Two PTSD is hitting me, but I swear I saw like the get into all their backstory or like two words around that range. Like the background is a bit like shadowed, as if it was trying to be a little bit censored, but it wasn't. I think I'm 100% hallucinating in that one. I feel like I'm having like PTSD Vietnam. I feel holy. This is what happens when you like take a break from playing visual novel game. You forget how to talk, and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really when what makes it good so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. This a good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy bacon too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get to bacon around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into something because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Hahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. So, one of the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? First single, aka one on Steam page and like other stuff. We read on the floor a few more minutes. I don't see anything noticeable about the closet. Notable about the closet. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's one sharing something like you like with something else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't? Um, that's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? She's sweating. Is she... Is she blushing? She always do that? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Wait, maybe that's not sweat. Maybe that's tear. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just make mangas for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Urgh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Sep, is it sept? Or is it kept? I think it's sept. Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori. Minori is my favorite character. Sounds like a familiar character, someone that starts with an S and an A and a Y, and you put it in with the last part of Minori. You always feel bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when. Ooh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. If she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you can get when connected to someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile, makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poem? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ha 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 ha. Eh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hazily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monika just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Like tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary what? But I suppose that's a... PTSD is getting to me. I swear, I just saw like the word "suppose" be like clear. Maybe I'm just getting tired, but I don't usually see funny stuff when I'm tired. So it gives. I don't know. But I suppose that's a necessary. Great, now it's happening for the word necessary too. Is it the angle I'm looking at it from? Am I just over exaggerating how I look at stuff about my vision? It must be. Sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright, then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really remember. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really done this before. No, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote in her composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine... Okay, we've seen this dialogue before. Alright, so I'm expecting some new dialogue from Natsuki. Obviously, I'm taking a Natsuki route. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. She says with a happy face, so that's something. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when reading this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monika said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. If you were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Guys, I'm not even joking. I'm literally like seeing like the dialogue being clear. Maybe I'm suffering from an issue, from an eyesight issue. Okay, I've played DLC a few times with not a few times. It's just my second gameplay, but like Natsuki's like reaction. So yeah, she's basically like that. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat. What's a retort? I don't know what that is. I feel so illiterate playing this. You're so... You just... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing into the world that you're all self-important. Very sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or lose or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Please don't say it amid reaction, MC. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Alright, chat, we're back to the old dialogue. I guess I might as well read it out loud. I guess. Your writing style would make your messaging less valid. Yeah, yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. It hits you hard, like in a poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So decide to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about school writing is that puts away wordplay. Like I set up for rhyme at the end, but then it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in that last line. So you did. I guess more went to it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided humor with the last column. I don't really care how whatever it is. Natsuki's... Is there like a thing where I can like... Is there like a setting button where like... Skip like unseen text? Do I want to do that though? Oh, it's saying don't skip unseen text. I don't know if I want to skip that though, because I still feel scared that I'll skip something. I guess I'll put it on. I'm so scared to just click the skip thing. I know it's like most likely gonna actually like be the same thing. Screw it, let's click on it. I'm scared that like there won't be a new dialogue. Just in case, I'm gonna reread it. Yeah, I'm just seeing the same dialogue. Except for like the start, but but I could go back to my last gameplay to look at what you're saying. I'm always listening, yeah, that makes sense. Let me check if I have the thing on. Chat, I think I time traveled a bit too fast. Okay, not really. I mean, realistically, there wouldn't be a new dialogue here anyways. But, like, in all my days of playing DDLC, I've never once chosen Natsuki Yuri option, so I might as well take the opportunity now and choose Natsuki. Because, you know, new dialogue. So, Yuri, you're really talented. Well, Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain and attempt to back myself up. Dude, I low-key forgot what they were arguing about. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. Oh, yeah, they're debating about that part, about like the usage of words and like the meaning of them. It lets the reader imagination takes over, and Natsuki poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Okay, we're on day 2, I think. How many days does Doki Doki take place? Is it a whole week? Like, I think it is. Maybe. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing can definitely be hard. Well, it looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice just got caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened. Jeez, I just spat on my keyboard. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Guido. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. That thing about... Ooh. Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika looks away. Anyways, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. These are like... I feel like I've recently realized this. I don't know how recent though. But like, Sayori is like the best. I don't know what the heck this school uniform thing. It's not like fully like buttoned up or buttoned up at all. Unlike the other students, where like it's buttoned up. Hers is the only one that's not buttoned up, which is like foreshadowing of the whole mental thing. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Guido. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little used to. Ha 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 ha. Ah, so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you should take the chance to pick up a book and do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Ah ha ha ha. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably meant I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Guido, how about you? Yeah, I'll say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. If any luck, that means I can at least do better job impressing those who I want to impress. And that's my newfound determination. Also, I think this takes place on Wednesday because I just remember the two picture thing. No, Thursday. No, okay, no. Day 1, the first day, Wednesday, second day, Thursday, and then Friday. Friday is like the last day, and then like Sunday is like the day we check on Sayori's mental health, and then we either hang out with Yuri or Natsuki. Monday is when that day happens, is when the festival happens, and unfortunately, I think that happens to this character on screen. Guido, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go home. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen. Yeah, this is usual dialogue. I mean, I feel like this whole thing has been usual dialogue, except for like. Gosh dang it, I forgot to save right before I've done this poem. Okay, it's fine, trust. It's not fine, I gotta go back. Okay, what is Doki Doki? I believe Natsuki's Doki Doki. I was correct. I think she's skirt. I am also correct. She's puppy. She is not joy. Okay, that sounds mean. She is not loud. That is Sayori. We're choosing. I said it. I still chose it. She is not dream. That's like kind of a competitive word. The frick do I mean by competitive? Floppy is Natsuki. Cheeks? Yeah. Flying? Nope. She's not Hope. She's not. She is certainly not lazy. She is Comfort. No! She's Papa. She Clouds? No, she's Boop. She's Portrait. Wait, what? What was that Omeo type manga thing? I forgot the name of it. Portrait? I don't know. What? Okay, chocolate? I think it's certainly Sayori. I feel like it makes this. Okay, screw it. We're choosing chocolate. Yeah, it's Natsuki because of the baking cupcake thing. And did she had a chocolate bar during the chapter? Not fun. Pain. Never mind. She is not bunny. She is shiny. She is not quiet. Yes, she is quiet. I was just kidding. Fickle. I don't know what fickle is. Who sings? Who hears a singer? Of course it's Sayori. Pink. It has to be Natsuki. Ah, this is what I was talking about. Parfait. Okay, I still believe hair to be Yuri, but blank is for sure Natsuki. Twirl. Lollipop. I forget which one's Lollipop. I don't think she's Twirl. No, vertical seems like a big old word. Sweet. Charm? Friends? Hopeless? Prayer? Who's prayer? Oof, it's Sayori. That sucks. Okay, I feel paranoid, so I'm gonna save. Hey, game. What happened to the unseen text thing? I knew something, but I knew something like this was gonna happen. That's why I saved. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I just heard a book, some crumbling noises. All right, what happens if I remove it then? I can't believe I got tricked into believing that. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. Fudge. It still didn't work. What is the point of this button then? What is the point of unseen text? Trust me, this is unseen text to me. I'm undertailing it. I'm undertailing it. Goodness gracious, what the heck is the point of setting then? What is the point of unseen text? So you're saying I could be possibly skipping dialogue now? I'm not skipping ever again. Okay, well we'll skip, but not for scenarios like that. I am undertailing it again. I mean, theoretically, this scene is not necessary. Is this the cookie scene? I don't think it is. It's the snack scene. Wait, okay, so I guess that dialogue is always just there then. I thought it's only if you chose the Sayori option. I see Natsuki's name in there. Hold up, wait, a cookie made that a cookie like hit her and that hard? Jeez. This is some very inconsistent power scaling of Sayori here. At one point, okay, okay, never mind. This is inconsistent. Maybe Sayori's a robot. If she's not eating chocolate, what is she eating? Of course she looks at me. Stop looking at me. Okay, so I guess like I'm assuming that whole scene is just like will always happen in Act 1, no matter what route you choose and all that stuff. Dialogue will always be the same. The cookie scene will remain the same, but this will not remain the same. Gosh dang, I'm trying to cough, but I can't let it out. Ah, screw it. Screw the cough. We're holding it in. Anyways, back to reading visual novel about 4'11". I think that's her height. 4'11". 4'11" girls. Wait, actually, that might not be canon. Where did I get that source from? Shit, I don't know. Anyways, it's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Part Fate Girls out of my bag. Not from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. Chapter ended when Minoria and Alice found Monika! I don't think I said that right. Monika! I think I just said the same thing, never mind. Maybe I said it right the first time. Natsuki voices resonates out from inside the closet. Echo? Wait, there's Echo? Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki books are lined up on top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. Natsuki got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move stuff around to clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop. Yo, is that like a hint of what word to use next? Hop? She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. Besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you want to waste on the top shelf? Ah, Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool with a chain on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. I almost just said the other. I almost just said Monika. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, Broski, you're not supposed to like say. You're not supposed to say. I mean, bro. I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. I think I know what's gonna happen next because of the skip thing, the skip incident. Quick, careful. I know what I'm doing. Staying on the stool, Natsuki fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Ooh. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kya! The box subtly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desk attached so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on her wheel. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah, it's a little dangerous. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ooh, ush. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and then what? And then slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. No words in the books. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What? Why? The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Dude. I mean, I've completely seen this coming because I've been listening to Random Encounter Just Monika song a lot now recently. There's like a dialogue about this. So okay, but just try not to look. Don't try. Just focus on the chair. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Yeah, look at the chair. You know. Hop. Natsuki wraps her arm around the part-fake girl box set, easily the largest one in the shelf. Ooh, heavy. Hey, Guido? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to go let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Okay, two things. A, she's either gonna, so she's either gonna fall. B, she's gonna ask why we're looking up. Natsuki looks and she just realized something. She looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my. Natsuki like shakes. I'm not. I was just. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. I'm not conveying much emotions in this dialogue, am I? Let me retry IG. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair slowly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. Kia. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box toppled out of her hand and the books go flying. I got you. I don't think you got her. I don't think. I think she fell. We're dead. Game over. We're dead. There's no more festival. No more literature club. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shoot herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. I think the books are gonna have I forgot what she said. Folds, like wrinkles. I don't know. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Dog, are her eyes red? Ooh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gook. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her. Goo. Gross. Gross. Gak. A fist pounds to my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monika slowly peers in. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Ha 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 ha. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know. Don't worry. Of course Monika knows. She knows everything. She knows everything. She knows how the haunted virus is made. She knows this how cancer is cured. She knows like what will who's gonna win the lottery. She knows how to break Nokia phones. She knows everything. She knows. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. Eh? I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the bookstores scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along. Oh, that's the word. Crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. I must have landed on the page. I don't think that's the right dialogue. I don't think that's the right dialogue to say, dude. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah, I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking at. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah, I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll just set this one aside. This will help you cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounded really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just trying to treat you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is it's the least I could do. The next couple. Alright, the clear texts are back. I swear that the texts were clear again. Or silent between us as I began gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their corrected order. After a little bit, Natsuki started helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf, where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Ha 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 ha. It's nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Dude, I swear. I legit read volume as volume 1 because like most like things are like Roman numeral. Alright, I'm ready. Good. If you weren't, I'll make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up, if you insist. What? What? Did I voice that wrong or something? Or did he just interrupt your sentence? We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open up the second cup volume. Natsuki mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on this for now. Yup. Even you sound more. I completely read that wrong. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yup. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Yeah, cause I read that as Natsuki saying that, and I was like wondering if that's a contradiction from earlier about her dad will like kill her. She sees her with this manga thing. Wonder if I'm gonna learn any more like lore about her dad. Maybe in DLC Plus. I'm not sure when I'm gonna play that though, because it's $12. So I only got $9 in Steam. I'm broke. I just need an extra $3 and I'll be able to play it. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Alright, let's do Natsuki. Hopefully she actually criticize it. Alright, her face already just went down. This is not looking good. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and looking back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Rug. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good. Okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Dang, she really just called me that? Natsuki's face freeze, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki, she just swapped it around. Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Please don't take my poem with you. Red face, Natsuki quickly walks out the room. Hey, Guido? Did you do something, Natsuki? I just saw a rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. I hate when it happens. There's no way I can tell Monika I'm not trying to impress Natsuki. Why not? Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads it through her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? Surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Guido? Hey, remember when I just said like 15 minutes or whatever frick, that Monica knows everything. Yeah, she knows this too. I mean, technically it's not cheating. It's more so, I remember what words she likes and what type of words. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Ha 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 ha. I didn't understand Monica jokes at all. Of course you don't. You're just a lifeless puppet of mine. I'm just possessing you. Or something like that, I don't know. Playing games where you're like, where the main character and like you are like two different entities is like, it's tripping me recently. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? I don't know. Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hand. Neither of us have noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you. You know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Rita wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem was technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Guido's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going. No! No! Okay. Sorry, I just legit got PTSD. Just having bad memories of chapter 2. Just gonna have a hold on. I'm just gonna have a hold on this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Does she know? Does Monika know about? Does she remembers? Does she remembers what happened in Act 2? There's no way she does. This isn't Undertale where she remembers your genocide. She just knows about the coding thing. There's no way Monica's stuck in an infinite time loop where she is forever stuck saying the same dialogue over and over again. And she's just forced just to say the same thing and do the same actions and never change it. Alright, not gonna lie, now that I think about it, it kind of just sound like a legit theory where like DDO2 is a legit loop that she can't ever like leave. What am I saying? Let me go back to playing the game. Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Ah, Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten treated yet. So what? Well, I guess Guido's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone else finish reading it. Fine. Phew. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she was gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Does this imply that does the dialogue that she spoke to me? Does this imply that she wrote a story about why she doesn't like Amy, about Amy liking spiders, which means she doesn't like Amy because spiders are bad. Which means Natsuki doesn't like Spider-Man, so she's not the one then. Not bad, right? It's quite longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I can do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain. This is just the same dialogue. Those developers think they're slick with this. Was there only one writer? Was it just Stan that was writing it? Dan? Let's do Monica, because I'm sure something weird will change from it. Alright, I'm gonna save just in case. Hi again. That was kind of a silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have gotten really along so well. She's lying, she's lying, she's lying. That's one way of putting it. Anyways, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. It's definitely not creepy at all. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha 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 ha. I guess it's just the way I write. No, I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just... Okay, so it's the same dialogue. Yes, Monica, thank you for telling me to save my game. I've been doing it a lot. Oh, speaking of which, let me save my game right now because I've heard there's an Easter egg. Where, like, well, not an Easter egg, more so like a detail, like... Fudge, I guess not. Those dang clickbaits. Or maybe it got patched, I don't know. Wait a minute, has the game not been updated since 2018 or 16 or whatever, 17, whenever this game came out? Loki forgot when. I know it's one of those, around those era. Around the era, a lot of... Never mind. Yeah, it is about writing, trust me, bro. Alright, let's do Yuri. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same, like it was for the Sayori route. What I said. It's over. You know what happens if I like chose Yuri despite me choosing Natsuki for writing style? Now I'm curious. It was a great poem, Yuri. I forgot if she said this dialogue. Never ever lie to you. Sure. This is not the breakfast one. Bottles. Let me go look at the die option. The die down. I'm gonna keep running until I die. It's true. Alrighty, well, I'm predicting this is just gonna be the same dialogue with no difference. I'm gonna speed read stuff in my head. Okay, so same dialogue. Alright, wait, let me read it out. Even we don't like that. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It insists on itself. Okay, so I'm not sure if this choice will matter, but she's gonna ask me if I would walk Yuri with Yuri instead of her. Oh, it's Natsuki? Yeah, I would walk home with Natsuki. Loki, I'm curious if Sayori won't be just as um off guard if I choose Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does that thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'll do if I turn her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? It has nothing to do with what I just said. Ha 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 ha! You admitted it. Jeez, there's not, there's not even, there's not even any point speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how much you're seeing in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. That is some foreshadowing right there, some subtle details, like that one, hold on, let me go back. It's not long before you would need me anymore. That is a subtle detail. Because like I said earlier, I think my last gameplay, she's trying to get us to detach ourselves from her. And by us saying nobody in club is a replacement for you, she says, if you say so, which could mean she put in some thought about it, but she didn't actually put that much thought of it. She just wanted to end the conversation about that part. Maybe she'll be thinking about it all the time. Maybe she'll just straight up reject it. I don't know. But alright, Data, let's go. Skipping. Yippee, I'm so right. Bubbles. Rap. Never mind. I thought this could be a rap for obvious reasons. Perfect. Marshmallow. Papa. Hoop. Blanket. Kiss. Kitty. This is a difficult one. Kawaii. Puppy. Chocolate. This is a hard one. Pickle? Never mind. Lollipop. Doki Doki. Nibble. Vanilla. Socks. Pink. We are 100% here. Alright, this is old dialogue. Fried squid. Apparently this is like a oh no, I said this yesterday. Never mind. Monika. 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 She's saying I'm pronouncing her name wrong. Yeah. In translation, I don't know how to translate the name, so I won't know the foreshadowing of Monika being evil AI. She seems, once again, your choices don't matter. There's nothing you can do. For someone who is so in love with me, they really love pointing out me or some other girl likes the MC or the girls. Like, you get what I'm trying to say. Alright, we're back to Natsuki stuff. Sayori and her depression, we can forget about all of that because we have Natsuki over here. Hey, you. Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glanced on her side. She's holding a volume manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute. But can we get started now? I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Nah, I'm probably gonna make it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you shouldn't really work on your phrasing. Guys, I think she might be... I'm super itchy in my back. You should really work your phrasing. I want to say she's jealous, but I'm not sure if she... but I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I say... I hesitate in saying that because I don't want to actually mischaracterize. Then again, I'm interpreting, so... I'm trying to figure out, and you can't really, yeah, you will be bound to like saying something false while doing that type of stuff, but you know. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't. Fudge, I actually skipped over. She probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If you need to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it from that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Geez, if you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started writing. Yeah. Really? Was that all? Let's see, let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course, you know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put it in your place a little bit. It's not like, it's not like you're shy or anything stupid like that, or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ha 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 ha. Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing's obviously the best, right? Took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, and other people might think that way too, right? Guido? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I'm never sharing my poem like this. Natsuki? Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poem if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki. Cough, cough, Yuri. Sometimes, I don't want it to be cute. But nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want Natsuki shows off. Maybe it's because her lips are surgical for. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the phone with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place the file on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she puts into it. But don't read it. Before I can pick up. Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. But why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your writing first now? It's not like, why am I so out of breath right now? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, sure that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more immature than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. I'm sorry if it's part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just you, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her. Why? Okay. Why does it sound like I'm holding my breath? I'm holding my breath for a deep breath. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forces herself to extend her arms to her poem under the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look on my face right now. Okay, I will. I just remembered something. I'm pretty sure in the other save files, she writes about the beach. Because Yuri and her wrote about the beach. So this is a new poem I actually have to read and analyze. Dude, I feel so weird today. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feeling can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what I do when it's torn all apart. My faith is a little bit stronger because you trust me. My pen always puts my feeling to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that. I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. Always mean well, and I'm happy you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so Natsuki was completely feeling to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can't think of these things sometimes too. You know when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki gets satisfied, I started to hand the phone back to her. What does it do? Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hand surprises me with her serious situation. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki's doing. Never to be honest, she's trying to give me the phone in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I just had to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. I'm glad you did want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite the best effort to hide her expression, I could see her vaguely smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I will do that. Yeah, return when it sees it. I feel weird. I don't know why I'm saying all this in a weird thing. Should actually skip the dialogue. One thing of you. Careful what? Why? What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then they could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me. Of course, Bro said me. Right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. Why I care about her in the club, it's certainly unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Sayori is leaving. Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. It makes me Really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Guido. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. We're just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You go home and play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today. Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? It's kind of more wholesomely. What time is it? 3:35. Theoretically, I could do the Natsuki baking cupcake things. I don't think I'm stable enough for that right now, though. Both in reading and comprehending, I feel weird today. I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting tired from this, from playing late. Okay, I can't just like be staring at the screen. Well, at least from your POV. I'm just zoning out. That's why that's why I shouldn't keep playing. Goodbye.